What's up, guys? It's Jay, Morning After Kill, and we got hot dogs, hamburgers, and beers in the backyard. The swimming pools are being open, and that can only mean one thing. That's right, it is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to you and everybody out there. If you're not from America and you don't know what Memorial Day is, let me tell you, Memorial Day is a day that we set aside in America to thank and honor the troops of the last few hundred years that's laid their lives down to protect our country, to protect our values, protect our rights. And I'm not going to get into anything political. I'm not going to get into anything, about war or anything like that, because that is a whole other topic of the conversation. I don't want to go into that today because that is highly disrespectful. So I do want to say to all the men and women out there that have laid their lives down, that have given their lives and thought of more than just themselves, I want to thank you guys 100%. Even if they're not here, they're not watching, they're not listening. I don't know how many people that I have watching that are enlisted in the Army, but if you have, or you served any type of time in National Guard, Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines, anything like that, I don't care if it's a Peace Corps, if you've done that, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot to everybody. Thanks a lot to the men and women that have done that. So, yeah, now that I got that out of the way, Memorial Day does remind me of a few things. Number one, in my area, it was always like the last day of school, because you do get like a 4-day weekend, and then there's like one more week until June, and then there's not really much point in going to school that last week. So our school did have Memorial Day signified pretty much the last day of the school year, and it brings up a pretty funny story that I was thinking about that has to do with that. So I played high school football, and I remember, oh god, geez, 8th grade. At the end of the year, those of us that wanted to sign up for high school football and try out the next year, on the last day of school in 8th grade, we had to go line up in the nurse's office. We had to take our physicals, get our checked for hernia, and then we had to take a piss test because it's nobody wants anybody on steroids on the field in high school football. Nobody wants anybody doing drugs. It was kind of like the thing where, you gotta pledge to be morally upright or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know exactly the clause. I don't remember. This was a really long time ago. Let's see. I'm 29 now. 18. I don't know. We're talking like 15 years ago, bro. God damn, that doesn't seem like that long, but when I think about it in terms of years, yeah, that's fucked up, man. But yeah, alright, so this was 15 years ago that I'm talking about. So, yeah, we had to sign a morality clause saying that we wouldn't, do drugs, or, we would abstain from getting in trouble with school. And if you got in trouble with school, they were legally able to, take you off the team and all that shit. But back to the story. The story is, this is the first time that I'm ever taking a drug test in my life. So I guess, I wasn't too swift on this one. And it's just pretty funny. I thought about it, and I told one of my friends, Upside Down Ace, about this on Skype, and he thought it was absolutely hilarious. So I do want to share it with you. So let's talk about this. Since this was my first drug test that I was ever taking in my life, I wasn't familiar with exactly how to take a drug test properly, I guess you should say. So they handed me the cup, and I took the cup into the bathroom. I put it down on the seat, and yeah, I didn't think I was actually supposed to hold the whole cup in my hand, my dick in my hand, and piss into the cup. I was just real out of it that day. It was the last day of school. I just wanted to get out of there. So I guess I pulled a Double Dare. I don't know if you guys remember a game called Double Dare. It was a game show on Nickelodeon where, you pretty much had to squeeze liquid into a fucking guy. Well, anyway, I placed the cup down onto the toilet seat, and I just aimed for it. I just aimed right for the lid of the cup. I mean, because the cup wasn't the cup was actually a pretty wide-mouthed cup. I mean, I've taken a lot of drug tests in my life, and I've never seen a cup this wide-mouthed. It was it looked like a fruit cocktail cup. It was like a pudding cup, except it was deeper. So it was a little frustrating. I was like, all right, so it's I guess I played Double Dare. So I put it down on the toilet seat, and I'm sitting here aiming at the the pudding cup or whatever you want to call it to taking my piss, and I'm pissing all over the edge of this cup. I'm pissing on the toilet seat and shit, and I get done, and the nurse comes in and she's like, "What the fuck did you do?" Like, I'm handing her a steaming hot cup of piss from my hand, and like it's dripping all down the sides, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I've never done this before." So my name's Jay, Morning After Kill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later.